In between recordings, I decided to switch out my HP plus for D-down jump, which can disable enemies' defense by jumping, and for power rush. When Mario's in danger, his attack power increases by 2. I have a feeling I'm gonna need the latter one especially for what's coming up, because we're gonna be heading deeper into the sewers. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight and welcome back to Paper Mario. Previously, we went to previous locations we visited before and collected a bunch of stars. I almost said star spears again, star pieces with our butt attack. And trust me, there were a lot that we did collect. We also took care of some favors for Koopa Koot, and then ran to Chuck Quizbo some more for the first time in a while. And I still resent him all the while. Today we're gonna head deeper into the sewers like I already mentioned, to see what else that we could find. And immediately we can't go to the right because we got this thing here. But we're not going to the water because we can't swim. And if we go into the water, then that's actually gonna cause some damage to us. So instead we went to the left to find some new foes. These are Dark Koopas. Dark Koopas are Koopa Troopas who live in Toad Town tunnels. They're known for causing dizziness, as we saw with that. Max HP 8, attack power 3, defense 2. Be extra careful when you see them grin, because that means they're getting ready to do the dizzy attack. The defense power is 0 when they're turned over, so you should use jump attacks. So Shell Toss is what they'll be using to cause dizziness, which means I'll flip you over as well. We basically got the attack on them early on, so... Oh. They flip back immediately. You know, I shouldn't be surprised that we're coming across a Koopa that could do that eventually. But I kinda am. I did think it would be these guys though for some reason. But anyways, it's just like any other Koopa when they're on their shell. It's just that they recover much faster. So it would be better if I just divide and conquer my way. And taking these guys down. Usually I just go after just one enemy at a time with both Mario and his partner. But since I have the chance to stun them both by jumping on them once with both Mario and Goo Mario, then that means that I can pretty much stun lock these guys. So again, as long as you get the first strike on them, or just don't allow them to, thanks Burley. Thanks for that, that's kinda useless since I'm gonna be with the battle anyways by doing that. Well, it does do damage on the first jump, so that was good. I was gonna say, as long as you get the first strike on them, or just make sure that they never are capable of attacking you, then you can pretty much deal with them easily. You know, just for that, I'm gonna use this thing I just got. I'll be sure to use a mystery at least once on these guys, because I'm pretty sure there's one more of these, Dark Koopas that we can come across. So the game said that when they grin, that's when they unleash their Dizzy Tornado attack. That's when that could cause dizziness as well. But they're always grinning, so isn't it kind of hard to tell that that's the telltale sign when they're always smiling? So which means that they could practically do it at any moment they want. They're mostly susceptible to shock and stop. And that's pretty much all you need to know about these guys. Don't treat them like any other Koopa. They are a lot more dangerous. I didn't foul that up, but that at least it causes him to be stunned, so... Wow, I feel that twice. I was gonna say, don't treat them like any other normal Koopa you've dealt with up until this point. Because they can recover faster, and they could inflict dizzy on you. These guys should not be fooled around with. Something interesting about them, or at least something related to them, is that in the game's data, there is an enemy that went unused that is similar to these Dark Koopas. It's the Dark Paratroopas. The coding remains in the game so their stats and talent info can be seen. They would have had the same stats as their grounded counterparts, 8 HP, attack of 3, and defense of 2. Ah, I see. So when they just stay still, then that means they're not going for the attack. Alright, so when they have this animation going, then that means they'll be going for their Dizzy Tornado. I thought they'd just be doing that all the time, so that's what makes it hard for me to actually see that what they're gonna do. The more you know. Amaryllis coming out to help us out as well. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Got them on all of them. As long as we keep them all stunned, then that's what ultimately matters. I have half a mind to use my Starstorm on them. However, just keeping them stunned and make sure none of them make a move. Oh, that one didn't work out so well. Alright, now the big question is, do I stun this guy or do I go for the kill immediately? Stun him. That's what matters more. And I'm not going to take my chances with whatever that Dizzy Tornado is going to be like for us. I may just be worrying over nothing, but I don't want to take any chances. That's the ultimate thing that I want to disclose here. As I was going to say before I was interrupted, the sprites for the Dark Paratroopa can actually be seen online on Super Mario Wiki and on the cutting room floor. I suggest you take a look at them to see what they're gonna look like. They weren't gonna be paratroopers, Dark Paratroopers with wings, but it's still nice to see that their sprite is actually online to find, and not only that, it's animated too. Oh boy, I just realized that those guys give up 5 star points per enemy. I didn't realize that till now. As much as I want to put it towards BP, I learned my lesson from last time. I'm going for health again. We will put it to BP again very soon because we're so close to maxing out on that specific stat. But I just don't want to take the chance right now after how things turned out back at the Gulch and at Blubba's Castle. So quickly we can unlock another shortcut that leads us back to Bo's mansion. But we're not done yet. We're gonna keep going. We find a couple staircases, or just a staircase right here. And this will be pretty easy to figure out. You may have seen what we can find from the top part of the screen momentarily. Huh. Can I not access this right now? I'm pretty sure I can. It's hard to do. That's weird. There's supposed to be some invisible blocks. Ah, there it is. There's some invisible blocks that we can hit right now. Gotta find them. This might be annoying to do, but after a while, eventually, you should be able to see them. Really? Just the one? That can't be right. I'm sure there's more to them. There's gotta be more. There it is. Another one. Are they just not on like the same plane all the time? That's really strange. Or maybe it's just the two. I wonder if I can make that by gliding with Paracarry. Oh, there it is. That's the last one. Alright, so just jumping on those. But you can see up top over there is another super block that we can't do anything about. You can't super rank a partner twice. In fact, I might as well just show you instead of telling you. So we can't hit it, but no member to upgrade right now. Only one super block per partner. But that should tell you that we've got more partners that we will come across in the future. So that's something to look forward to. And that's pretty much all we can do in this part of the tunnels. Yeah, not much to explore, but we got our shortcut unlocked. so it wasn't a total loss. So in the meantime, we're gonna go back to the playroom and put that gold credit to use. In that case, I'll make a pipe that will lead down to the smash attack floor. I haven't gone back to jump attack since the first time I showed it off, because quite frankly, I think I'm cursed for that game, so I'm not gonna take my chance with it anytime soon. Besides, we're really a duo right now, so we're not hunting for cash at the moment. They say this is called smash attack. The idea is to whack the blocks placed on the floor. Let's get in there and smash all of them, but actually it may not be a good idea to hit all of them. Let's see what this toad has to say to inform us of the rules even more. Let me explain the rules to you, okay? When the game starts, blocks will appear along the ground. When you hit a block, something will come out of it. You'll clear the game if you get 10 of the peach pounds before time runs out. If you hit a block where a fuzzy or a bomb is hiding, it'll slow you down a bit. The time limit is 30 seconds. You need 10 coins to play. Sounds like there's no instant game over, so I will go into that. Smash attack! So they will pop out of the box like so. That way we could easily discover where they are. And your spin attack is enabled here, so you can use that to travel along the floor quicker. There's one over there. I see one over there. That's the last one. The last one! Oh, I just saw it. It was right in the corner too. What a trolly move. We're timed too bad. Please come again. At least this game is a little less strict than jump attack was. Three. 5. Oh no. I never actually been caught by a fuzzy before. By a bomb, I'm pretty sure it's happened to me. Ah, got the last one in the nick of time. Good. Ooh, I got kind of worried there. I was gonna be a little peeved if that last panel came out to like troll me again. 1.7, so you get 17 coins. And that's how your price is calculated, I suppose. By getting faster times, and with a little bit of luck on your side, you can cash out for potentially big rewards. This tells us about the rules in a little further detail. Guess we gotta talk to the toad again to let's check my coins. 263. Guess to talk to the toad again to get that pipe pulled up. Oh no, he just kicks us out immediately. Alright, that's good. I'm not gonna waste any more time with Smash Attack. I don't have that much more faith than I do with the jump one. It all just depends on luck and the RNG of where those peach pals will be placed. But still, you can get a lot of rewards out of that. A lot of cash rewards out of that if you're lucky enough. Fun fact about that room, apparently there are 10 unused Luigi sprites that are underneath that specific screen. The purpose could have been to find Luigi in those boxes instead of the Peach portraits. The devs probably left those sprites there by accident, for all we know. And that's pretty much the last thing I wanted to show off, apart from that one thing I can't do because of Koopa Koopa's obsession for my food, when I really need it the most. Still peeved about that. That's pretty much all we could do in Toad Town and around the world right now. So our next objective is to find out where this Shy Guy's box is supposed to be located at. Now, it's not in here, but I don't think I've been here before. Somebody's been really raising a racket in the house next door, that's for sure. It sounds like a bunch of kids bouncing off the walls, and I thought that house was vacant. How creepy. Hi Mario. Hey, by the way, did you know the house next door is supposed to be vacant? But you know what? I hear lots of noises coming from there. Maybe it's a thief's hideout. Oh, scary. Right next door. Interesting. So if we head over here, we see that there's nothing at the moment. Can't bash these crates in. Oh no, it's Mario! Yeah, that happens, then you won't get to learn the secret what's been going on in this room. I'm not sure this is gonna work. What you're supposed to do, right on cue, is to have bow and use out of sight. Then wait for the shotgun to come in. It just happened to be convenient time that shotgun was entering again. And we learn the secret of this house. We'll switch back to Goombario, because what we'll be going into is going to be a brand new place. And it turns out it just happened to be practically right under our noses in town. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chapter 4, Trials in the Toy Box. We found the location of Shy Guy's box. Don't read into that too much, or don't take that out of context either. The purpose of this is, well, the point of this is, that we finally found where the box is located. And this place can be a little complicated if you don't know what to do or where to go. Right away in front of the blue station here, there's supposed to be a star piece, so something good came out of that immediately. And what we want to do, well, let's talk to these guys first actually. Usually I work here at Blue Station, but since there's no train, I'm pretty much unemployed now. Wow, that's kind of depressing, but also very truthful as well. Look at the Blue Station. Unfortunately, I can't take you to other stations right now. We had the station and tracks and everything, but the train's missing. Huh. Not sure I could kidnap a train, but I guess the shotguns have found a way. Say, are we actually inside the toy box right now? How could all this be inside that little box? Let's not think about it too much. Looks like this is the Blue Station. It's a train station. I think if we use that jump pad, we could go back to Toad Town whenever we want. That's right, just because you're in the box doesn't mean that you're permanently stuck. Just use this trampoline to get out of the box and back into Toad Town whenever you need to go back for any reason. And I'm pretty sure we'll gotta make a few trips back just so we can check on what's been going on once we recover the items that have been stolen. First things first though, we're gonna go east. And look who happens to show up. Oh, I can't wait till Mario gets here. He's gonna get beaten so bad, he'll probably start crying. Then King Bowser and I will laugh and laugh. Come and get it, Mario. So if you remember some time ago when we saw Princess Peach last, we actually bunked that shotgun right in the back. That's kind of mean of us, but he had it coming. After all, his kind's been stealing a lot of stuff from our friendly residents in Toad Town. We're not gonna stand for that. This the Shaga. They're ne'er-do-wells. Big time rascals. No good. Mass HP 7, attack power 2. They occasionally do acrobatic attacks that have an attack power 3. Who knows what lies in the hearts of these troublemakers? I guess they're dangerous, but they're pretty small time. Another classic enemy that's been around the Marioverse for a long time. Probably one of the more recognizable ones too. So as I was gonna mention, don't take these shotguns lightly, especially with that acrobatic attack. That could do a lot of damage on you. We saw that the Clover was summoned. Some time ago when we saw Peach was being interrogated by Bowser, he did ask a few questions, and we did have some choices to make in regarding about their answers. Depending on what you choose, will determine what gets summoned in this box. The reason why I went for the answers that I did is, well, for star points. That's pretty much all there is to it. You could go for the items too and just take the easy way out if you want to, and that would be pretty smart considering that some of those choices we saw did have like items. I mean, one of them had a thunder rage for goodness sakes. If I were smart, I would have passed that up, but again, experience, I wouldn't pass that up either, so it's kind of a catch-22 on that specific list that was being presented. Can't go wrong either way if you ask me. So that way you can determine just how much more difficult that these could be in this location. How'd that hit me? Did he just poke his slingshot right in Mario's crotch? That's actually kind of painful now that I think about it. I don't want to read that anymore as we now get to interview, or not interview, tattle the shy guy. Yeah, let's interview the guy we're about to beat up. That's smart. That'll make for a great interview that no one's gonna see. This is Sky Guy. Sky Guy's our master balloonist. Max HP 7, attack power 3. We can attack the balloon too. Once they fall, they're just like normal shy guys. I wish I had a balloon so I could float. That looks awesome. I'm pretty sure there are like 3 balloons that we have to worry about though. Or is it just the one? It probably is just the one. I'll test it with Gubario while I go on the offensive with Mario. Here we go. I thought you had to tilt the stick up in order to select the balloon. No, I just move left and right. And I'm getting pelted right now. I really gotta pay more attention. This is the reason why I wanted to get those extra health points. I just need to hit the balloon once to knock these guys back into normal shotgun mode. Okay. Good to know, like I said before. Might be worth going after the balloon after all. Good, block that off. Really gotta be careful here. Probably would have been wise for me to get a life shroom and some more health items, but I don't think I have that much more left in reserve. I really have to be more careful then. Jump up this guy. So as we see, the shy guys, the normal ones, they come in 5 separate colors, but not much differentiates them between each color. It's just for show, and nothing more than that. We'll bonk you up next. We'll take care of the sky guys. The sky guys have that one shot, or maneuver called aerial shot. But once you knock them down to normal shot guys, then they lose their slingshots and their balloons. The balloons for obvious reasons, but the slingshot, I don't know why they just keep those out. You'd think they would, but shotguns are known for being smart, so that's probably the reason why. They're likely panicking and trying to see what they can do next to defend themselves. That's just my take on it. Keep on pressing forward. And here's a block over here that contains an item. Now what I want to look out for, aha! Behind this thing is another star piece. And now I head to the blue building over here. Get a jump on that. I wonder if there's anything over there. We'll check things out with Paracarry for a moment. Just as I figured, always worth exploring because you never know what you can find. Another star piece for us. And then we'll fly up here. Maybe we go over there. Huh. Not what I was expecting. And not what I wanted to see either. I don't know why I thought that would work. All they do is just drop down, as simple as that. Oh, hang on. There was a reason why I wanted to land on this barrier. So it's that way we can have Paracarry Gladys over there. And you can have Paracarry stop you by hitting C down again if you want him to stop at any moment. You don't have to ride out the full ride for him to glide you along. And there we see that guy. Man, that was pretty mean of me. That guy was just minding his own business. I just bonked him beside the head like, well, like he was an enemy. I was trying to think of a smart analogy, but nothing came to mind. So those choices we made, from what I saw, were labeled as Mario's fears. And one of the fears we saw was the clubber. And we got a key now in the storeroom in Toad Town shop. Is that what it was? I whipped at it so fast that I didn't see it. A key to the storeroom in Toad Town shop, or in a Toad Town shop. I'm pretty sure I know what that is. So that's another reason why the trampoline's there, not just if you want to go back to Toad Town, but like I said before, since we'll be collecting items that got stolen back in said town, we can go back topside or whatever we want to see if we can return those items back to the rightful owners, or in this case, unlock something we haven't seen in a Toad Town item shop before. Can't do anything about that at the moment. I think I'll just save again just to be safe. Shy Guy's toy box is not anything you should like fool around in. You saw those Shy Guys and those Sky Guys can be kind of painful if you're not too wary about what you could do in fights. Got an extra heart out of the deal, nice. Oh, this is one of the reasons why I say you should not mess around in this toy box, because the enemies here can be pretty challenging, so don't fool around too much. Especially with him. Ooh, this thing might be the most notorious thing about the toy box, and possibly in all of Paper Mario. I don't think I'm gonna deal with him right now, though. But him, however, I think I will deal with. I should get Gubaru out here just in case. Never hurts to get more knowledge of the enemy, like I stated before, but I always value knowledge can be power. The Groove Guy. This is the Groove Guy. Groove Guys wear weird clothes. They're probably stage clothes. You know, performance. Match HP 7, attack power 2. They shake their booties to call on reinforcements. They also spin around in front of you and make you feel dizzy. These rocket rollers are dragged, so let's ditch them as fast as we can. So I'm pretty sure this could be another enemy that we can farm star points on, but I'm not gonna take the chance of doing that. Oh, dodge that. Or time that very well. That's what I was expecting actually, just for these guys to bum rush me. Bash you upside the head. And I think I'll use multi-balance. I haven't used any FP yet. Start actually expanding those. This was a regular Shy Guy, okay. Again, not what I was expecting. I thought it'd be another Groove Guy. Bonk you upside the head. That show off just tried to get the crowd aside. It's an invisible crowd. Who are you pandering to? Besides, the only star is me, Mario, and I guess my partners too. They're co-stars. But we all know the spotlight really shines on Mario the brightest. So head further down west. And we can see that these Shy Guys over here have a lot of items that we can collect. I think all these guys, if you enter a battle among them, will only have just the one. Well, this guy has two. So it's either that, or they can be different in terms of their numbers. Oh, thanks, Burley. A power jump powered by you? I will gladly take that. It's a good thing I got Merly here. That I activated her spell recently for her to be in this specific dungeon. And we can also collect these items. They're not just here for show. I think I'll get... Who could be useful here? I'll get Bo out. I get you, because I really want that mushroom. We're gonna risk it with a mystery and see what's in the bag. No pebble, no pebble, no pebble. Oh, it's gonna be a mushroom or a super mushroom. I could take either or. Something about those groove guys is that when they use their summoning technique called backup call, they can not only summon shy guys, they can also summon more groove guys, which is what I was expecting during the fight with them, as well as another type of shy guy we haven't come across yet. We'll be seeing them a little later on as we advance further into the space of the box. But we won't get to that right now. We'll give this up for the time being while I use this. The item we obviously want the most is gonna be that red shy guy with the calculator. That was one of the items that was stolen that we saw back topside. The fireflower, however, I won't say no to that either. I'm putting on Dizzy Attack. That way, when I spin, I can stun these shy guys going to a fight. That was something I just thought of shortly after my last battle. I'll be getting advantage on one of these guys at least. If I could play this outright, if I could stun one of the shy guys by putting them in a daze and then assault their partner, then by the time that the first one recovers, just as I thought, I'll execute my attack straight with the action command and take these guys out very easily. It looks like Dizzy Attack might be more of a handy tool than I realized going into this next dungeon. Now for the next one. We'll stun him next. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll once again roll the dice with this, see what comes up. Cause I need to empty out my inventory anyways. Oh, Dizzy Dial. Look at that. Very topical. I stunned both guys instead of the first one for 3 turns. Oh, I feel sorry for the first one. Not so sorry that I'm not gonna let it get away though. Not like it can anyways, because it's, well, dizzy. So I can make room to get that cake mix. How many items do I have right now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I get that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought so, I miscounted, so it was 10. What was I worried about anyways? I didn't get that firefly from that green chuck I beat up. But that calculator is actually a key item. I won't be able to use that in a regular sense. At least this technique of stunning one shy guy and then taking out the other is working out rather well. I'll smack you one more time. Luckily that your mask hasn't come off though. Though I don't think I want to see what you look like underneath, because it might be hideous. After all, characters in the Mario franchise have actually seen shy guys unmasked, like Luigi in Power Tennis one time. He got scared because of it. But that's besides the point. Anyways, we got the calculator. Now for Ralph's bad shop, we can return that to him as soon as possible, or at any time we want. And that clears out this entire room. The main thing we wanted to get was a calculator. But I think we go back. No, it's empty. So I think we have to leave the entire toy box. But I know that for a fact that those guys can respawn, and the items that they do have before, they will respawn as well. I'm pretty sure that's true. I'm gonna deal with that guy later. Trust me, that guy in particular, you don't want to mess with, or you don't want to take lightly. That kind of shy guy, it will give you a huge fight if you're not prepared for it. So I'm gonna take some time to prepare for it. And I think that's all we're gonna do for now. We got the first part of the toy box taken care of, and we already recovered some very useful items. So next time, we're gonna return back to Toad Town return those items back to the rightful owners, and then come back into the box to deal with that dark shy guy. Until we meet again, farewell for now.